Hey everybody, and welcome to what is going to be a very interesting playthrough for me. Well, coming off of playing The Thing Remastered and playing Super Mario 64 to completion on the channel, I was thinking of games that I could chill with that aren't too stressful, aren't too, like, mature, and are games that I haven't ever experienced, period. Well, it came to my realization that I have never actually realization. There we go. It has come to my realization that I have never ever completed a Sonic game. In fact, disclaimer or not disclaimer, but I guess actually yeah, disclaimer. I've never even played a Sonic game outside of two. I have played Sonic Adventure 1 and I've played Sonic Frontiers. I've also recently played Sonic Unleashed, but I didn't play enough of it to really get a grasp on it. Well, I have never beaten a Sonic game. I love platformers to some degree, and I've played a ton of them, but I've never played a Sonic game because none of the games really mesh well with me. When I play a platformer, I don't want speed to be the thing that is forced upon me, and I want speed to be an option. I want it to be an optional playstyle, not the required playstyle. And Sonic games have always felt too fast for me. Like, they just never felt right. A lot of them also felt janky and unpolished. So that's another reason I never really played it. But I did enjoy Sonic Adventure, and I did enjoy Sonic Frontiers, but I've never beaten either one of them. Well, I'm going to change that. I am going to complete Sonic Frontiers on the channel. Anytime I upload a gaming video, it will be Sonic Frontiers until I complete it. I don't know how long it will take. I don't know how fun it will be overall. But I am going to complete a Sonic game. And why not complete the game that I actually really want to complete, which is Sonic Frontiers? Basically a open world platformer speed demon game with mostly speed-based challenges and a little bit of combat thrown in here and there with some epic boss battles. So, without further ado, we're going to do a new game and we're going to complete Sonic Frontiers on the channel. Every time I upload a video, it's going to be Sonic Frontiers if it's related to gaming. Thank you all for watching, and let's prepare for what might be the longest playthrough I'm ever going to do on this channel, outside of games that I really love. So, let's get into it.
Uploading AI program now.
Yes, it's all coming online. The ancient secrets will be mine. Status report. Answer me!
Simulations complete. Executing protective initiative.
What? No! No!
Coming up on the Starfall Islands. How exciting!
You tracked the Chaos Emeralds here, right? Let's find out what drew them here.
Whoa! Some kind of atmospheric charge. Hang on.
And we're straight into gameplay. And we're going to retry the stage because I lost a few seconds there. You probably also notice the music is off. Well, mainly because I don't want to take a chance at the copyright. So that's going to be a really weird experience considering this game is 100% better with the music. But we're going to take this stage really slow for now. There we go. Because I want those. That's another one. Oh, I missed it. There we go. That's all of them. So I got everything except for the S rank. So we can try again and see if we can just do it fast. I lost some. There we go. There we go. There we go. 43-26. Oh my god. I got an A rank. Dang. Well, you know what? I'll take an A rank. I will take an A rank.
Tails? Amy? Oh. Whew. Looks like I'm the only one who made it out of that. Whatever it was.
Mortal,
Ugh. Hello?
you have done the impossible. You have escaped cyberspace through your own power. You are the key.
Key, huh? Sure beats being called a rodent. Are you saying I can rescue my friends?
Find the Chaos Emeralds. Destroy the Titans. Tear down the walls between dimensions.
Yeah, okay, sure. How about a little context? Hello? Oh well. Some direction is better than none. Here we go.
Alright. So first off, I really hate how the camera is so far out. And yes, I know I put the game on easy. There's a reason for that. And the reason is this game can be extremely buggy at times. So, easy, the only thing easy affects is how much damage you take and how fast enemies are. Aside from that, it doesn't seem to affect that much. I might play this game on normal later down the line, but for now we're going with easy. So first we're going with camera distance. We're going to set it at 50. Let's see how that works. This is another reason I like Sonic Frontiers over every other Sonic game, because if you really don't like how fast Sonic is and how like fast he plays, you can literally change it on a whim. If you want this game to play more like a traditional platformer, you can do that. It's going to be a lot harder and you're going to have a harder time with some of the boss battles and whatnot. But if you really want to customize how the game plays, you can. Oh my god, it's still set to that. We'll see if that turned that off or on. There we go. So I find 50 to be my sweet spot in terms of like camera. 40 works too, but 50 for me personally is where I'm at. We're not going to do that right now. We are going to go over here. Grab that heart, and then I can go over here and grab this heart. We're going to need those later. 1, 2, 3. So there's a ton of challenges and things to do in this game. All of them are speed related. So the whole like shtick of Sonic being like fast is still here. But what I love about this game, and the reason I have played so much of it, even though I haven't completed it, is the fact that Sonic feels like a standard traditional platformer. He has a jump, he has a double jump, he has a like crouch, he can slide crouch, he can like do certain other actions. He has the like standard like bash jump. He can gain some extra height. He has a parry, which on easy mode you can hold the parry indefinitely. On normal mode you can hold it for a few seconds, and on hard mode it's instantaneous, so if you mess it up you get parried massively. He has a dodge. I call this the Dark Souls roll, except Sonic style. He can dodge. He can even like run while dodging. There's a lot of platformer-ish things in this game, but he also plays like Sonic. He's fast, he's nimble, he can sometimes control like a pile of garbage, but it feels good to play. This is the Sonic game that feels the closest to an actual platformer, and it's also the Sonic game that feels the closest to being fun to play, like actively play. Now, I have beaten the Kronos Island. I did a lot on Kronos Island. There we go. And I did complete this map, but outside of this map, I have not completed any of the others. I gave up halfway through completing the desert map because I found the desert map to be genuinely not fun. This map was so fun to play on, except for one section, that when I got to the next map, the desert map, I just lost interest. And that happens to me every time I play a Sonic game. I just flat out lose interest, and it's a shame. Also, this has RPG-like elements in it, which, like, tickles my funny bone. Oh, crap. See, there's some of the jank right here. See, I messed that up. I feel like this game is a speedrunner's paradise. And then we run into the first true boss called a ninja. So see, I got hit. I earned my first trophy, Unknown Threat. But yeah, so the parry on easy is a bit too much, but I might change the difficulty. It really depends on how the game feels. There we go. So we're introduced to all the mechanics. Oh. So that is another heart. I think out there is another one. Can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, we can't get it. So I actually want to show you. So if we put it on normal. So actually, huh. I guess they changed it. It is, yeah, it's on normal now. And so I'm trying to test something. So huh, that's strange. It did not used to be like that. It did not used to be like that. So it used to be on hard, you couldn't hold the parry button. It would just automatically parry. So it would be like that. You couldn't hold it. You would press it, or you would press it down and he would just parry like that. So you had to have extremely good timing. But I guess they changed it. We're gonna try on normal. Some of the bosses in this game genuinely get hard. That's why I was concerned. There we go. Well, hopefully this playthrough does well on the channel. I do want it to do well because I want to have that motivation to keep going. But if it doesn't do well, so be it. I just really need to complete this game. Because I bought this game, I rebought this game on Switch because I wanted to play it. Yeah, I have this game on Switch too. So now, yep. Oh. Yeah, jank. So jank. Alright, we're gonna try that again. See, like, they taught you how to boost. So, when you're boosting into coins, it will actually boost you. So, for example, if I do this, I genuinely forget how to do the boost. But to do this, you need to boost. But I genuinely have forgotten how to boost. Yeah, you don't even need the thing. You can just hop up here. And I could probably also just go over there. Yeah, I can. I think I can. It's going to take a bit of finickiness, but I could definitely just do that from that platform. We could try it from this one. Yeah, I gotta get close to it. I gotta get close to it. Alright, for now, we're gonna give that a rest. Also, I think if you, like, do this, there we go. So, also, if you run the infinity sign, like that, you get infinite boost. So you can run forever. That comes in handy when you're trying to traverse the area. Whoa. I forget you can't go backwards on those. Yeah, they have more HP as well. So I might have been wrong with thinking they just deal increased damage and you have more health. They do have more HP. They did change quite a lot since I've last played this game.
Return to the digital dimension again. Use that gear to bridge the gap between dimensions.
So wait, ooh, we got a music track. I'm still gonna try to collect all the music tracks because I will be listening to them later. It is so fun to chain things together. Also, there is something cool. So, if you know how this slide right here, that you can initiate if you're crouch moving or trying to move while crouching, if you slide during your boost, you can rack up some major speed, like incredibly, like fast, if you slide cancel. And that was so fun to do when I played this game on PS4. This is the PS5 version, so. Oh, this is a treasure chest, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's do the speed challenge.
It is not enough to make the connection. One gear will not suffice.
Now we have our first true boss battle. And this thing kicked my ass when I first played it. back off. Oh crap. That didn't hurt me though. Oh, now it's backing off. I got hit there. Oh, backing off again. Backing off. I bet I could parry. Actually, I don't know if I can. Dang it. Let's get some... There we go. Yeah, the boss battles in this game are freaking epic. Like, they are some of the best, like, spectacle fights I've ever seen outside of, like, a Devil May Cry or something like that.
Use the gear as you have done before.
The funny thing is, didn't I have 2 gears? I thought I had 2.
Return to cyberspace as many times as it takes.
So now we have the portal. Now, these things, as far as I know, these are the main, like, challenges of the game. And this is where most of the meat for people who like the classic Sonic gameplay comes from. So these are classic Sonic level style, like, sections. And then you have the giant open world sections where you're able to do whatever you really want to do. You also have a really fun fishing minigame, ironically. We're gonna skip that. There we go. And then you can do lock on. So lock on is that. Then you do jump stomp. I think I'm supposed to, like... Then wall run. Wall run is easy. That was not dodge. Light dash. Ah, see. So it's hold the, like, See, the parry is a lot harder when you are on normal. Ah, I was trying to beat my old record. Yeah, but this game's like movement mechanics can get somewhat complicated. Alright, we got one right off the bat. I missed that jump. Whoa, we're going back. You basically, how I do this is I'll play it once, going relatively slow, and then I'll play it again trying just to go fast. Yeah, but then you mess up and then you have to do it again. And you also got to be very careful when you boost. So, see, that's all the rings. And we got a D. And now we can retry it again to see if we can get a better rank. See, this stuff I don't mind. Because this is really well executed. Like, this is really well executed when it works. But sometimes stuff like that prevents you from, like, doing it where Sonic just stops being controllable and decides to yeet himself in a direction you did not tell him to yeet himself in. See, like that. Like, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Like, he decided to just yeet himself in an opposite direction you did not tell him to yeet himself in. So you got to be very careful with how you boost, and that you don't tell Sonic to do whatever he wants. Okay, that's kind of cool that I could just do that. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. Like, normally with a... Alright, so I got all the goals. Well, except for an S rank. But we'll do that later. You can, once you level up Sonic and make him faster, it's a lot easier to do those. But getting an S rank on any of them, very difficult. So we got vault keys. And now we can gain access to some of the emeralds. And yes, as far as I've experienced, experienced, as far as I've seen, yes, modifying Sonic's controls and speed and whatnot really, it does make him play differently. So if you really like going fast and you really love how Sonic plays in the classic games, you might really enjoy boosting his speed up to the maximum and seeing if you can handle his controls then. For me, I just really like platformers, like traditional platformers. Oh. Yeah, we need to grab these to unlock stuff. Oh, so that boss over there is a pain in the butt. I hate it. Also, Sonic Boom changes how you play this game. Like, no joke, Sonic Boom. Like, Sonic Boom, which is actually, I think, also a play on a game called Sonic Boom, or a show called Sonic Boom. I can't remember which. So that's our first Chaos Emerald. But we're not going to do that right now. Oh. So that's a good example of how janky this game can be. It's one of the main reasons I quit playing it as well. These guys, you have to go around them and then beat them up. You can also, if they try to attack you, which I think they will, you can parry, and then, well, I think you can do another move after that, but... Oh, see, I parried wrong there. Oop. There we go. Sometimes you'll get a gear. I like how Sonic just has to run into them. Also, those enemies down there are nigh impossible to kill without the Sonic Rush ability. Or Sonic Boom ability, actually. This is a little puzzle. So you stand here, and you just have to do the pattern. That's the easiest one. They get harder as you progress through the game. Ah, Asura. Yeah, I'm not going to fight this guy. I probably could, but I don't really want to without Sonic Boom. Then we have another one of these. But to access this one, we need one gear. And to get a gear, we need to either farm enemies or kill a boss. There we go. I also don't know how long this game is, but I'm gonna do my best to try to beat this game. I know I've abandoned a lot of my playthroughs in the past, like I've abandoned the Legend of Zelda Link to the Past playthrough, I abandoned the Def Jam playthrough, mainly because I just really did not like how the game felt. I have abandoned the Final Fantasy V playthrough, but I might pick that playthrough back up now since I have the PS5 version. But I do know I abandon a lot of playthroughs, and that's just because I might lose interest in it, or the way I am playing it is not the most convenient way to play it. But yeah, we'll see. I'm also aware that my audio quality from my microphone might sometimes be too loud or not loud enough, but I'm using what I got. Gaming means a lot to me because it's something I've invested a lot of time into. It's also the one thing on this planet that I have not lost interest in, and I want to keep my love for gaming going for as long as gaming is still fun for me. And I'll be honest, games are not going the way I want them to go. Games are becoming less fun and more a second job, or they are becoming so ingrained in culture that I feel like gaming is going to go downhill in the future. So I'm going to enjoy the good games while they last, because I genuinely think gaming is going to go downhill at a certain point. A lot of people don't respect gaming as a hobby. A lot of people think it's just a time waster, and it is. Trust me, it is. But if you get hooked on a game that genuinely has a special connection with you, that connection will last your entire life. Like, there's very few games that I... Let me get away from that. That's loud. It's fudge. But there's very few games that I've played that I don't at least remember to some degree. Most of them are old PS2, PS3 titles, and some are PS4 titles. But genuinely, a good game can truly inspire you to do other things. And a bad game can just be something you don't really want to interact with. But yeah, I love gaming. I will always love gaming, at least as long as I can do gaming. So I really want to beat this game. Also, the PS5 version looks gorgeous in comparison to every other version. Like, the Switch version is god awful. The PS4 version is good looking, but it's not this good looking. But damn, the PS5 version does look good. And the controller for the PS5, I hate the PS5 controller, but it really does feel good. Alright, enough lollygagging. Let's get back into this. We're gonna skip this intro. a Chaos Emerald. I'm sorry, it's just the majestic, like, sound emitting from it, and then it just turns off and goes plop. Alright, so we got one Chaos Emerald. The objective is to get all of them in the level. Once you get all of them, you can take on the boss of that level. Interesting. Oop, got a trophy. The journey begins. So, we just got a bunch of like rewards for, well, I think it's part of the deluxe edition or whatnot, but we just got a bunch of stuff to unlock, or we just got access to a bunch of stuff. And if we want to, we can take that stuff we just accessed and go unlock some of the emerald, like, obelisks for free. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So I think that's Amy over there. I think this is a time... Oh, I remember these. These challenges are actually very awesome. Let's see. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. We can do that again. We'll do it one more time and then we're going to the video. Let's try a different path. So the goal is to collect as many orbs as possible. And when you do that, your score will multiply after a certain amount. So if you pick up anything, it will double. So honestly, what I could do is take a minute and now go back over here. Yeah, see, my score multiplier isn't high enough. See? Yeah. So these are really like speed puzzles where you have to find the best route to take to get an S rank. Those speed challenges are genuinely amazing to complete. It feels so satisfying when you complete these and get that S rank that it's so hard not to enjoy those. But I think I'm going to end this episode of Sonic Frontiers because I think I've done enough this episode. I really have. And honestly, I could not. We're going to do a photo mode. There we go. Let's try to I'm trying to like there we go. Look at that. Sonic just sitting on a hill. But thank you for playing. Thank you for watching this episode. I ranted a little bit. It's just how I am. But I'm going to do my best to complete this game on the channel. So when you see this episode, I'll probably already have 3 or 4 episodes complete. I don't know if I'm going to bundle them up into a long episode or keep them an hour like long, but this is going to be very difficult for me to actually stick with this. I still have Ready or Not I want to complete. I still have some platformers that I'm working on. I have been playing some cozy games lately, and I just have a lot of games that I want to complete, but I will not be buying any more games for the foreseeable future. There have been some things happening in the gaming scene that is going to prevent me from really wanting digital games. So if I do get new games, all of them are going to be physical. Yet I don't have a gaming store anywhere close to me, so most of my physical copies are going to be coming from Amazon or eBay or something like that. But for now, I want to complete some of my games in the backlog that I have had for years, and I've never completed a Sonic game. It's time to remedy that. So, I thank you all for supporting this channel. I thank you all for sticking with it. I love what I do, and I try to do it to the best of my abilities, and gaming happens to be one of my passion projects. And recording and doing videos happens to be another passion project. So thank you all, and you'll see me in the next episode of Sonic Frontiers. Take care, everybody. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Sonic Frontiers. It's a new day, a new dawn, and we're back at it with some more video games. So, before I start this video, I wanted to actually discuss something, and that is the state of PlayStation. As people know, I started this channel for mostly in real life content and workout content, and I moved on from that type of content to now I've been posting gaming content, and that's mainly because I got a new PlayStation console, the PS5 again. And before that, I was doing my playthroughs on my phone, and there's still a lot of games I want to cover that I do want to record that are on the phone, but for now I want to complete some of my console games. But PlayStation released a update that added DRMs to all future purchases made digitally on the PlayStation Store. I think this also might include DLCs bought on the PlayStation Store that are added on to your game for physical as well, but maybe that's going a little too far. And I just wanted to say the PlayStation 5 is my last generation of console. I own a PS5, I own a PS2, I own a Nintendo GameCube, I own a Nintendo Wii, and I own a Nintendo Switch. These are the last generations of consoles that I'm going to be purchasing. I might purchase a Xbox One original just to try Halo and all that, but from this point on, I'm not buying any more digital games. I'm not focusing on my massive digital collection anymore. If I'm going to be a game collector, I'm going back to physical media. So, yeah, I've already started playing some of my physical game collection again. And while it is more convenient for me to record the digital games that I have that are also duplicates of the physical games I have, I will not be purchasing any more games for recording purposes, anything like that, unless they have a physical copy. So, that out of the way, let's get into something a little bit more enjoyable. So, we played for 52 minutes. That is impressive. But I'm going to be trying to complete some of my older games in my backlog, so this should be a little bit more enjoyable. But for now, we're going to play some Sonic, and I'm thinking of starting another playthrough outside of Sonic. Oh, did we actually go up here? Oh, I think it's... Oh, I can't turn? Now. Yeah, the purple coins.
Oh man, that's just begging to be climbed. Imagine the view.
Oh, do I have to... Wait, hold on a minute. Do I have to stomp this one? Yep, I have to stomp this one. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that was my fault. I'm very happy that I bought Ready or Not before the update, because I really wanted the PlayStation 5 specifically for Ready or Not and Dragon's Dogma 2. So I'm very glad that I bought those two games before the update. Ooh, shit, man. Whoa! Depth perception is a little wonky. We can't fight you right now. Alright, let's try this again. Hmm. Alright. Damn, that is really hard to, like, get a grip on. Like, that is actually really difficult. See, I did it that time. But now, we have a problem. There we go. See, that is so weird. That is so wonky. That is so wonky. We're gonna try it a few more times. What if I kill my momentum and just do that? I'm clipping through. Do you guys see that? I'm clipping through that platform. Like, Sonic's is literally clipping through the platform. Yeah, I'm clipping through the platform. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Like, how am I supposed to collect that cocoa if I can't actually land on that platform? You know? Alright, we're gonna give up on that right now. Game, well, no, I really want to get that cocoa now. There's gotta be a way. Yeah, I am... Well, shit. I don't think I can get that cocoa. It just does not want me to get that cocoa. I don't know how I'm gonna get it, though. Maybe there is an ability that I can use to bypass that, but... That annoys me. That annoys me that it just will not allow me to grab that cocoa. Wait, hold a minute. Story quest is over here. There you go. Is that Knuckles or Amy?
Amy? Is that you?
Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
Hang on. Maybe messing with the ruins will fix things.
Oh. Sonic, are you alright?
Me? You're the one who's only half here.
I feel fine, but that energy that was holding me prisoner went into you.
I've been infused with weird zappy stuff before. Besides, I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
Well, in that case, we need to get moving. If I was trapped, I'm sure Tails was too.
Good call. I'll scout around and find you later. Deal?
Deal. Be careful.
Careful? Where's the fun in that?
I love the insinuation that he just entirely crossed the world.
You are the key. Be empowered with this technique.
So what was the technique? Wait, no. We'll train. Oh, hold on. Oh, Grand Slam. Can I? So hold on a minute. Alright, so I can actually combo after that as well. So we got our first combo addition. But unfortunately, not much we can do with that yet. Where is that? See, the platform's right up there. There's also a platform over there. Alright, let's get a key. Also, maybe I can get that Coco after I level Sonic up or something like that. That could be the case. Also, I need to find a physical copy of the PlayStation version of Sonic Frontiers. I have the Switch physical copy, but I don't have the physical copy for the, like, PlayStation version. This is a digital version that I bought a couple years ago. That's one. Two. I keep also forgetting to use the coin, like, strategy, where you click the L3 to snap the coins. That would probably be very beneficial. Whoa, I saw that. I barely saw it, but I did see it. Wow, we got all coins the first try. That's actually amazing. Holy crap. That was really good. Alright. Now we try it again, try to get the S rank. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Okay, let's retry that. That was different. I need to, oh, let's try that again. I need to learn when to boost and when not to boost. Like right now, boost. Well, that was less than a minute. Much better time. There we go. Less than a minute. Our first S rank of the run. And we get 2 trophies for that. So we unlocked a new Chaos Emerald. That is good.
I appear to be in a digital dimension. I've employed similar constructs in my own systems, but this is markedly more advanced. Note to self, don't admit that to anyone. The amount of data stored here defies quantification. But it won't stop me from trying.
Alright. Actually, hold on a minute. Let us do the infinity boost. A Knuckles heart. Alright. Whoa, hold on a minute. Can I just grab on these walls? I can. But now the question is, how do I control Sonic on them? See, that's the problem. I feel like there's supposed to be like a... Oh, that's right. You can get hearts and stuff sometimes from doing this. You can also max out your rings doing this. There we go. And now we have a fully powered up Sonic, which will stay fully powered up as long as we have 400 rings. Purple coins and some cocos. Hmm. Hmm. They do a lot more damage when powered up. We're also a lot faster. This is also a timed puzzle later down the line, I think. Oop, Coco, I saw you. And purple coins. I feel like King Kong right now. This is a big ass tower. And you can see pretty much the entire island from here. But it's not all rendered. But it did render quite a bit. Over there is where the Elder Coco is. There's Eggman's spaceship. There is a very annoying mini-boss right there. Let's see, can we see the other mini-boss? No. There's also an island over there we can go to. Unless that's the island we started on, it might have been. But where's the Asura boss fight? Should be down there, but I think we can't see it. It's ironic that they render that boss, but they can't render the big giant behemoth boss on the ground. But they rendered that one. So strange. There, what? Do I power stomp this? I think we might have to come back to this later. I wanted to try... What's this? Timer? Oh, yes. Now I remember. Now we have a timer. Oh, crap. See, when you're trying to be fast, this game performs terribly. Come on, Sonic. For some reason, Sonic will not run. But it's fine. Yeah, like, he would not run. So, for example, I was trying to run, because you can run up the thing like that. But for some reason, I was holding down the... See? And now he won't... Like, I'm clicking it in. Oh, now he's stuck. But yeah, if you start running, you can run up the wall, but if you stop and then, like, resume, he just does not want to start running again. I gotta keep that in mind. Oh, whoa, 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 oh well. Bam. We almost have enough for the skill upgrade. There's Amy.
How you feeling, Amy? I mean, what's it like being all ghosty?
Honestly, I don't feel that different since you helped clear my mind. I guess it feels kind of... detached? Have you ever flown around in a dream? Like you're lighter than air? That's what it feels like to me, anyway. I just wish I could finally land and be whole again.
Yeah, hang in there, Amy. I'll figure something out.
Time for another challenge. So what's this one gonna be? Oh, this is another one I dislike. Whoa, I saw that. The funny thing is, I don't really dislike any of the stages. They're all well designed, but some of them genuinely do not perform well when controlling Sonic. See, I needed to... Oh, did I grab it? Yeah, you really gotta know when to boost and when not to boost Sonic. Because you boost too much... Can I land on it? Nope. Yeah, I figured there was one of those there. Whoa! Crap. Now I gotta do all that over again. You have one shot to grab that one, and I messed it up completely. I messed that one up too. But that's fine. Alright, we got it. I should try hitting a checkpoint now. See, like that. See, that one's guaranteed. I can't mess that one up. And again, like, Sonic just goes off in a different direction. See, that time he landed fine. Shit. Well, actually, yeah, that one is placed so mean. Whoop. I keep missing that. Ah, depth perception. Whoa, Sonic. Okay. Okay. I saved it, but damn, Sonic. Don't boost. There we go. So we got all the rings. So now we just got to do it again and try to get an S rank. 1 minute, 15 seconds. Boost now. Get that extra speed. See, I messed that up for some reason. Whoa! Okay, Sonic. Alright, let's retry that. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. So, I gotta hit that, like, top boost. Whoa! Okay. But how do I do that? Could have gone the other path. See, that saved a few seconds. Now boost quickly. Oh my. That saved a few seconds. Then we go here. We correct that. That was actually an amazing thing. We messed up boost, but we fixed it. And then Sonic just decides to go flat out the opposite direction. All those course corrections, and then Sonic just decides not to be controlled anymore. Yep. One more time. If we can't get it this time, we're just going to clear it. Jump. Boost on the ground. Slow down a little bit. But I couldn't get it done. See, like, it's so hard to determine, like, your boost, like, when you should boost, when you shouldn't boost, when Sonic is going to, like, respond to your boost, or when he's not going to respond to your boost. I mean, I know they want to condition you so you don't hold down that boost gauge at all times. Whoa, that was as perfect as I think that was going to get. That was as perfect of a run as I'm going to get. Whew. That was an S rank. Never gonna have to touch that mission again. Hopefully. Yeah, but a good platformer has to have 3 things, in my personal opinion. There you go. But a good platformer has to have 3 things, in my opinion. Number 1, it has to have a fun and interesting world to explore. 2, it has to have, like, movement mechanics and overall physics that are fun to engage with, but allow perfect creative freedom, meaning there should be multiple ways to solve any platformer like puzzle or platforming challenge, and a wide variety of ways to use each individual move for each individual person. And that culminates into a cohesive like movement system. And then 3, it has to be consistent. If you can do something once, you should be able to replicate that same something again, over and over and over, no matter how many times you try it. If you can get it once, you should be able to replicate what you did, and you should be able to do the exact same thing over and over and over with consistency. Those are my top 3 must-have like mechanics or must-have conditions for a good platformer game. 2 bonus like conditions would be a reason to keep playing, be it unlockable levels, unlockable costumes, new moves, a pseudo progression system like an RPG, or something to keep me coming back to play it over and over and over again. And second, or in the second like bonus like plus I guess, would be to have options for different skill levels. If a platformer is going to be difficult, either be difficult all the time, or like start out easy and then ramp up the difficulty as you go through it, or just have a smooth like difficulty curve throughout the entire game, be it super hard to easy, or hard or easy to hard, or just easy throughout the entire run, or hard throughout the entire run. But those are my conditions for a good platformer, and some of those conditions are not met with Sonic, and that's the reason I can never get into his games. Mostly the consistency problem, but that's neither here nor there. So I think we've unlocked 2 Chaos Emeralds. But this is the closest Sonic game I have seen and played that fits my conditions. Oh, it's one of these. Let's see if I can do it. And we can loop back. Get some of these. Loop back. See, I messed that score up. Alright, we can retry. Let's restart the action challenge. And we can go bounce back here. We're not going to worry about that. Oh, good, enemies. Oh, can we defeat this ninja? There we go. Now let's just rack up some extra points. Voila. S rank. Our first S ranked challenge. Yeah, but these, I have no qualms about these. These are some of the best challenges in the game. There's so many different ways you can approach them. There's so many different ways you can like complete them, and there's so many different ways you can actually engage with the world. That is a perfect example of a good challenge. Also, there we go. Yeah, Phantom Rush is like a, I guess you could call it a combo, like ender or something like that. So, you have Sonic Boom, which is probably the most important skill in the entire game. Then you have this, which I've never even gotten. We might get it later, but for now, I'm not interested in that. Alright, let's get a Chaos Emerald. I think that's one over there. We'll get a Chaos Emerald, watch whatever cutscene comes after, and then we'll probably end the episode. Whoa. Coco's. Also, I can climb this? That's awesome. Don't know how effective that is, but that's awesome. Whoop. Then we have another, like, time challenge. But I saw this down here, and I want this. And we can engage that boss, but I don't want to engage that boss right now. I love there's a star above the like enemies you've already defeated. And see, sometimes they drop a gear. So now we have one gear.
So, something's been bugging me about these ruins. The whole reason we came was because Tails detected the Chaos Emeralds were drawn here, right? And now I'm finding digital keys and confinement towers that seem custom-made to hold the emeralds. Like half this stuff was built with them in mind.
Maybe the ancients used the Chaos Emeralds in the past. We've learned of other past civilizations who did too.
Yeah, but those groups tried to use them. And the stuff here seems all about containment.
Maybe they knew something about their power that we don't. the Chaos Emeralds are still pretty mysterious, even after all we've done with them.
Alright. Use a key, get an emerald, plop it down in my hand.
Whoa! I guess that's one of the Titans keeping Amy trapped. Whoa!
You leave immediately.
Where'd you come from? Are you trapped too?
Do not approach the Titan.
Sorry, kid, but I've got a job to do.
If we are fortunate, it will destroy you.
Interesting. Oh. Then we have another cutscene. Convert, actually, not convert. Oh, that time there wasn't anything that showed up. There it is.
What?
It threw Sonic like a professional baseball player.
Okay, I'm not taking that thing down the traditional way. I'm gonna need the Chaos Emeralds. And maybe a little bit of luck.
And now we have an objective. Also, if you didn't already come to this place, I find it so funny that it throws you, number one, right next to a mini boss, and number two, right next to the Elder Coco. Like, it's a little subtle hint to say, hey, you should probably upgrade your character now. Oh shit. Hearts. But yeah, we can talk to the Elder Coco now. Ooh, how do I get those? Oh, I see. So we just kind of Whoa. Well, there's a Coco down here anyway. Oh my god. Sonic. Control Sonic. Sonic's not really good at fine-tuned movement. There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh crap. For some reason, Sonic just fell. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sonic. Just do your task. Oh, consistency. Consistency, Sonic. Alright, I got it. I'm happy. There's probably one all the way at the top, too. Wow, there's not. There should have been. Whoa! Oh well. I still saved it. Whoa, come on. Come on. Oh, Cocos. I want to get back up there. Oh my god, consistency. There's also not any way to unlatch. So, for example, if you just want Sonic to get off the platform, he has to roll off, like Sonic Ball. He can't just stop and let go. Like that, like, why is the camera turning that way? Like, seriously. Like, look, I'm looking up, and then the camera just, I'm not controlling that. The camera just decides to turn itself. And it didn't do that any... Like, why is it doing that? Like, seriously. Consistency. This game does not have consistency. It's one of the most frustrating things about it. Oh, crap. Oh, my. Okay. 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 There we go. I hate to turn that off, but let's see if that fixes it. See? No. See, even turning off camera autocorrection doesn't fix it. It's just baked in to the game. Like, it's just baked into the game. And now I'm glitched into the world. There we go. I think the balloons, yeah, come back. And then, what, do I go over there? I think I do go over there. I think I can also go here too. Is it this one? Oh, there's a Coco. There we go. Now we get the Cocos up here. I think we got whatever was in that chest. pick up all these luscious rings before they disappear into the ether. And then we have, I think that's an enemy or an obstacle, I can't remember. But I think this is a good point to leave the episode off on. You can change the filter. Also, I really think Sonic needs to be this blue in the game. Sonic is supposed to be this bright blue, but for some reason Sonic isn't bright blue in this game. He's a dulled blue. This is the type of blue he should look like, but that's either near than there. But that will do it for this episode of Sonic Frontiers. Thank you for watching part 2 of my Sonic playthrough. I will complete this game. I really want to. I just really want to complete this game because I love platformers. I I've completed Super Mario 64 on the channel. I've completed The Thing on the channel. There's so many other games I also want to complete on the channel, but they're all games I've already completed before or I have a passion for, and I haven't done any games on the channel that I haven't ever experienced. Technically, I've experienced this game already, but I haven't beaten it, and I have only done Kronos Island. I haven't gone pretty much past Kronos Island. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and you'll see me in the next episode of Sonic Frontiers, where hopefully my grammar isn't as terrible. Take care, everybody. See you in the next one. Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sonic Frontiers. Now, we're going to continue with Kronos Island. Let's get this going. It's hard to believe I've already been playing for almost 2 hours. I feel like I've done barely anything at all in this game, because I probably have. Actually, there is one thing I want to do before we start. Look at how fast that loads. It's actually insane. I actually want to change. We're gonna play as a Rathlos today. Ah. Alright. So, I should probably upgrade Sonic. He's still level 1 in every aspect. But for now, I'm going to actually keep him level 1. So that over there, those columns you see in the distance, those are annoying. It's a huge puzzle that you have to do. And I normally don't look up puzzles. Even in Zelda games, I often don't look up puzzles unless I absolutely have to. But that puzzle is so cryptic and cumbersome that I looked it up within minutes of trying to do that. So that's something. Wait. Is this a loop? It is a loop. Okay. Okay, so that was funny. Actually very upset at myself. God, this game looks gorgeous sometimes. Like, look at the colors just popping. Like, seriously, this game looks gorgeous. Or at least the PS5 version looks gorgeous. I'm not a big fan of the PS5 in general. It's not my favorite console at all. The only reason I have one is just because I wanted to play some PS4 games, and it made more sense to buy the PS5 than to get a PS4 that's going to be turned off in, well, actually by the end of this year. Yeah, for anyone who out there who owns a PS4, the servers are going to be shut down for that console by the end of 2026. So, yeah, they're forcing you to get a PS5. But upon hearing the news about DRMs and PS5 games, digital games, I think I'm done with any subsequent era of PlayStation. The PS5 is going to be my last console, man. Enjoy it while it lasts. Nothing lasts forever. There we go. And, whoa, shit. Okay, okay. Oh, it did. I panicked again. See, I did it again. Whoever thought to put the, like, dash for coins on the, like, L3 button of all things was a mad lad. That is such a weird button to push. It's such a weird button to push because, like, you move the camera with the R3, well, right stick, and you move the character with the left stick. So normally when you're moving the character, you want to, like, be able to click in the R3 button for easy movement, but no, they decided to push it in with the L3 button. Although I'm just coping because the L3 button happens to be controlled by the hand that doesn't have great dexterity, so I cannot actually push in the L3 button when moving very easily. I have to let go of it and push it with my, like, right hand. So it's actually very cumbersome. Alright. Well, I gotta climb this again. Yep. Okay. There we go. Alright. Eh. See? It's so weird, man. It's so weird. So freaking weird. What is up there? See, because I have to click it. Is that skill points? It is. 100 skill ooh, 4. I'll take 4. We're not going to talk to you yet, but we'll talk to Amy, actually.
Yo, Amy. Who's your friend?
This Coco says they need to find their one true love before it's too late. They've been too shy to express their feelings, but if they don't do it now, they may never get the chance.
You got all that, huh?
I feel like the dimension I'm in is translating for me. It's strange, but feels natural.
Well, you always had a knack for weird insights. Who am I to argue?
Well, don't you worry. We'll reunite you with your lost love.
I would think we've got more pressing issues, but again, who am I to argue?
Alright. Well, we talked to Amy. Oh, I love these. So we gotta find a path, so... uh, uh. Oh, see. Alright. So start here. Oh, I get it now. Nope. That's wrong. Start here. Uh. 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 Nope. Already messed it up. Uh. Uh. Huh. Hold on. Can I actually do that? Can I do that? Is it gonna let me do that? No. Alright. It has to be this one. Oh, I get it now. Okay, I get it. Ah, yeah, I love those. I love those two pieces. The funny thing is, my mind used to be so sharp. I really, really, really would love if I could get attached to like a chess game or something. Lego Chess, anyone? If anyone remembers that game, it came out in like either, I think it was the 2000s, might be 2003. That game was ballin'. Absolutely ballin'. I played that game for a couple hundred hours. Oh. There we go. Oh, come on, Sonic. You're not even close to the edge sometimes. Oh, dear. Hold on a minute. Isn't Boost Dash like this? Yep, there we go. Look at that, we got a rare Coco. So that looked like a ninja Coco. I bet you the other Coco was a, like, it looked like it was a, like, pirate Coco or something like that. Alright. So Amy is way over there. And if I recall, there is a... Oh, hold on a minute. I forgot I can punch. And nothing in here.
Eggman tech. It seems abandoned, though. Still, I better keep on my toes.
So let's see if the ninja Coco appears when I stand still. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there he is in the back. Yeah, that is definitely a ninja Coco. Did he do a little backflip? Looked like he did a little backflip. He did! He did do a little backflip. That's awesome. I mean, they're all doing backflips, but still, his was higher. Okay, can't break those. Ooh, coins. Got him. Whoa. Alright then. I'm actually surprised this game did not have a, like, in-game shop where you could spend your coins. I know coins have always been... I know they're called rings. I'm sorry, Sonic rings. But I'm surprised that this game didn't have a ring, like, shop. But again, like I was about to say, Sonic's rings were always meant to be his health. So it makes sense that there wouldn't be a shop. Swath of destruction. For what? Just destroying things? I'm not gonna do that boss yet, but I do want to do it. Alright, let's go talk to Amy. Actually, yeah, this is the Coco quest. You have to round up Cocos and, like, herd them together. But let's do a combat. Oh crap. Okay, good, I didn't get hit. Yeah, I saw you. So that's 3. And there's another one I can go get whenever I want to. Let's talk to Amy real quick. After I get this. Oh crap, I didn't make it. Ugh. I think I need to... Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay, I can't. I can't just boost myself up there. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Nope, that didn't work. XP! Hold on a minute, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Nope. Camera won't agree with me there. I need to be above that. Ooh, treasure. Oh, look at that. Is that a key for Emerald? Yeah, that gives me 31 keys. So I just realized if you really wanted to, if you got all the deluxe, like, expansion stuff, you could probably bypass one island. But... Oh, purple coins. Glad I saw those. Those are going to be important later. Grab some Cocos. Is that a heart? It is. I missed a heart. Ow. Damn it. Look at that, I actually defeated one without the spell. Or spell, the move. Oh well. Let's restart the action chain. That's another game I never completed. Hogwarts Legacy. Ah, I should have, like... Ah, it is D. I mean, we just completed it, but we didn't get a good score with that. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, but Hogwarts Legacy was another game I never completed. I just never got into it for some reason. Actually, I know why. It took so long to actually do anything in that game. But it reminded me so much of Dragon's Dogma. Like, Hogwarts Legacy was basically Harry Potter Dragon's Dogma. The structure was the same, the map type was similar. It did a lot of things right, but the pacing killed me. Nope. Very interesting. Oh, I missed one. That was very interesting. I've missed one. Oh, I got the gold. That was actually interesting. I could definitely S rank that one. That one wasn't that hard. Ah, there it is. Yeah, that was an easy one. I think they should have made it like an S rank to be like 1 minute 10 seconds. They should have shaved off 5 seconds from that S rank timer. But uh hey, I'm happy with a cyber mission that is relatively easy. We didn't get any XP for that. But I think we can also do this. Let's see if we get some XP from this. Yep, we did. There we go. Wait, what? Oh. There we go. It had to register for a second. So, this one move completely, like, changes how you do combat. It completely changes how you do combat. Ooh, I think I did something different there. Yeah, I guess the reason the rings aren't like a currency would probably be for the side loot. Specifically because being able to just farm rings indefinitely would completely break any type of economy store this game wanted to have. But now we can do this. Hold on, I want to get rid of this guy first. But I'll show you how the side loop changes combat. So now we can gather all the rings. Get a modifier. Shoot this guy immediately. Like that. Then go back. Ah, I ran out of boost. But yeah, you see a massive difference in like how you do that. And then the thing pops back into existence. So yeah. Now we can farm those guys for experience. But let's try a different path. Alright, this path didn't work out too well. Wait, watch this. If I do this right. I didn't do it as well as I thought I was. Eh. Oh, this is good. I like that. Oh, I messed that up. I messed that up so badly. I'll wait for it. Yeah, look at that. That was super, super satisfying. See? Now we get a C. Man, that one's actually pretty hard. Finding the path for that one is going to take a bit. Alright, not bad. Ah, I gotta do it. I gotta do it, man. Alright, so we tried that path. Let's try this path. Let's not talk to Amy. See, now I have a massive score. Yeah, that path didn't do me any good either. Let him heal back up, if you will. Yep. Damn. That's tough. I don't know what path to take with this one. Very interesting. Alright. Alright. We actually found a difficult one. I'll have to come back to that one later. Am I 100%ing this game? Hell no. Hell no, but now since we have this move, let's actually go face. Wait, hold on. Okay, I thought there'd be a heart or something in that. It just looked ominous. Oh shit. No, my rings. My goddamn rings. Hello, big boy. I hate you as a boss battle, but we'll see how I fare against you right now. Oh. There we go. So the red ones will actually hurt you, or push you back, I can't remember. But this is the reason I hate this boss battle, because Sonic refuses to go up the arms like he's supposed to sometimes, and it's just very frustrating. Yeah, they push you back. See, like that, he just zooms off to the side when you're trying to control him. You have to go at a precise angle. Like that. And even then, he will sometimes not do it. Ah, crap. Alright, let's get some rings. Oh shit. I got there too late. He can crush you with his hands, so. Ah, crap. See? This is what I'm talking about. Alright. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Sonic's glitching. And fuck that rock. God damn it. There we go. There we go. It's not necessarily a hard boss, but it can be finicky, and finicky is the reason I don't like it. It's more of a platforming boss than anything. Coco. Aha. Alright, more Cocos. Another one down here for some reason. Oh. Oh, I can't break those. I thought those were purple coins for a second. Purple coins. Come on. Come on. He doesn't want to go up that cliff for some reason. Okay, he just does not want to go up that cliff. Alright. What's in here? That's not what I wanted to do. Good lord. Good lord. Good lord. Alright. There's something calming about playing this game without music. Because the music gets you the music gets you pumped up. But I was about to say humped up. And I was thinking, oh my god, Quasimodo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Or Notre Dame. I think it's Notre Dame, though. But I've heard some people say Notre Dame. I think it's Notre Dame.
Sonic, over here! This poor mother says she's lost her children. Can you lead them back here, please?
Sure thing.
Alright, this mission can be a bit cumbersome. Alright, so all you have to do is just, like, go in a certain pattern and lead them all back. And you're trying to keep them all in a straight line. See, they're not in a straight line, so I need to go here, go back, keep them over here. There we go. And that gives you a Chaos Emerald. This is sad depending on how you look at it.
Okay. We'll keep looking. Sonic, they act like none of that happened.
Do we even know what that was?
No, but I got a sense of completion, comfort.
Weird. Let's keep moving. I want to wrap up our time here ASAP.
Sounds good to me.
And now we can talk to Amy again. How many? Well, that's not it. We have 3 more to go. And I believe... Yeah, there's another one over here. Why didn't you guys get sucked into my vortex? My vortex of love. Wait, No, it's this way. No, I don't have time to deal with you right now. Wait, what's that down there? What is that? What is... I gotta see it. Oh, it's a treasure chest. Or treasure marker, rather. Ow! I see what they did there. I see what they did there. I think this one's actually fun. Actually, all of these are fun, but I think this one's a little bit easier. So, 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, look, purple coins. No, I almost got an S. I almost got an S. Oh. Oh, that's sad. Well, we got an A. We got an A. Ah, I couldn't do any better. Go back over here. Grab some rings from here. Uh, I get S again. I could have got an A. Or S. I could have got an S, not an A. I'm sorry. I got an A instead of an S. Alright, keep moving. Grab these orbs. Grab these pink things because I can. Over here, fight these guys. Beat that guy. Keep moving. Alright, we got the S. And we still got 10 seconds to spare. There we go. I knew I could get an S. Now just annihilate these guys again. There we go. I need to activate a... I forget... Not this over here. Alright, over here is another boss. Funny thing is, we can also...
Giant mirror web thing.
We can also go fight this boss during that, and if we beat the boss, we get a lot of points. I've never been able to beat the boss, though. Oh my god, oh, come on. One. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, shit. No! Well, purple coin time. Come on, Sonic. Oh, it actually hit me. I ran into that one. That was my fault. Ow. I ruined my combo. There we go. And that was a mandatory boss if you wanted to get the emerald. Oh crap, apples! Sometimes it's best to go slow. Nope. I decided to run. I'm not holding up, by the way. I'm holding sideways. So, I'm tapping sideways, and he's going, like, that way. Where's that go? Eh. Now we have a combat gauntlet. Very easy combat gauntlet. Get some rings back. Oh, that would have been terrifying. We got some blue coins, some cocos over here, cocoa up here. Look at that. We got 2 emeralds left. I think the rest of them we have to do the storyline for. So the hearts with spikes on them are for Knuckles. I think the little fruits are for Tails, and the hearts are for Amy because Amy loves Sonic, and I don't know if Sonic loves Amy, but that's the reason for the hearts. Even a noob Sonic fan like myself understands that much. And now we plummet to our death. Or no, we skydive. Actually, hold a minute. Skill point costs 10. No. No. Auto combo, no. So, hold a minute. Does this mean I can do this while... Oh, no, they thought about that. Nope. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in fighting you right now. Good sir. Wow. I did not expect that. Here it... No! Oh, okay. Alright. I failed that miserably. Ooh, cool sun though. Well, I think this is a good place as any. Hold on 1 minute. There we go. I think this is a good place as any to end off the episode. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, but I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you all for watching, and you will see me in the next Sonic Frontiers video. Hopefully I'm well rested, and a little bit more pep in my step. But this will be the final Sonic session for a few days, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this entire video into one big part and call it Kronos Islands or Kronos Island Part 1. And then at the end of each island, I will do Kronos Island Part 2, Kronos Island Part 3, and then Kronos Island Finale. And then that will be like one mini season of Sonic Frontiers. And then I'll resume again from the next island. So this will be Kronos Island Part 1. And thank you all for watching. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.